Hi, Mark here from Techgrow. Just here today with a Dalbo Powerchain, and here today with Kent from Bute Discs to talk through the Bute system. As standard, all Dalbo Powerchains are fitted with the Bute Disc System, which comes in a variety of options. Kent's here today to talk us through the disc system and how they fit in the Bute frame.
Yeah, g'day farmers. You know me from many years of being out there in the field days, but yeah, I'm super excited to say that Bute discs are exclusively fitted to the Dalbo 5, 8 and 12 metre frames. So come along and see Mark and his team along the up and coming field days. But this particular Dalbo frame is a Dalbo 800. Just wanted to run you through what discs are fitted front and rear to this machine. So we've got the Bute 625 cutting discs. The 625 relates to the distance between each disc. The cutting disc, it's our black disc in colour, but it's the real cutting disc that removes all the weeds and gives you soil tilth. This machine is set up with no weight, so we're 68 kilograms per metre. But we can add weights, as you know. We can add and remove weights to our chains whilst the chain remains connected. Now I've got two down here. We simply just come along. We've got two separate bolts. The bolts that hold on the weights are separate to the discs. But we undo the bolts and the weights simply come out like that. So we've gone from 68 kilos a metre. Put one weight on, takes up to 82 kilos a metre. And we can put two weights on, take up to 96 kilos a metre. So you can add weights at any time after the initial purchase, and it depends on every soil and every season. So next year might be different, your ground might go a bit harder. That's when you might require the weights. So again, they can be purchased at any time. The discs itself, we have a lot of curvature in our discs. It's like the old plough disc. We're holding the soil in the disc a little bit longer, and we're actually uprooting all those weeds. Big tap-rooted weeds like fleabane, we're pulling them out and just laying them on top. They're 14.5 inches in diameter, so we're the largest disc on the market. We're getting between 17,000 and 18,000 hectares to a set of cutting discs before they need to be changed out. When we weigh them up, we're getting about 14 to 15,000 hectares. So that's a very long-lasting disc. They're a boron steel made from Argentina or Italy. So we're getting a long-lasting wear out of our discs. And of course, they can be changed out because the hook and eye system in the middle here, that remains linked together and pressure. So there's no wear in the hook and eye system. And that's got to do with the hydraulic tensioning chain, which Mark will run through shortly. But when the discs do need to change out, you keep the hook and eye system and just replace the discs. So that's a good saving later on down the track as well. And of course, all of our discs, we have the standard discs for leveling. We have the new turbine blade out, which you would have seen. They all fit to the same hook and eye casting in the center. So all of our chains are universal, and all of our chains are available on the Dalbo machines. So back to you, Mark.
The Dalbo Powerchains come in a 5, 8 or 12 metre configuration, depending on what you're trying to achieve. We're just going to do a bit of a walkthrough today. Starting at the front of the machine, as standard, all Dalbo Powerchains are hooked up to the linkage of the tractor. We are able to fit them to the drawbar if that is your preference, but going off the linkage gives us the ability to have the machine lift up more easily. As you can see here, this machine's lifted up on the linkage and lifted up on the flotation tyres, which is meaning that all the discs are clear from the ground. So when you come into the headland, you can lift the whole machine out of the ground, turn around and re-engage the discs as you head back down the paddock. That's a standard feature on all Dalbo Powerchains and a really nice feature. If you're working over a driveway or worried about overworking your headlands, this will minimise any of those issues. Working back from there, we have a lot of adjustment on the Dalbo Powerchains as well. Each hanger has adjustment up or down to a nice level even cut. We also have a feature here on the machine. As we come around, we have this turnbuckle here that adjusts the height of this wheel And by raising or lowering it, you are raising or lowering your cutting depth on your wings into the ground. As I move back to the back of the machine, or to the machine, as standard always on Dalbo Powerchains, we have hydraulic tensioning. This machine's fitted up with that, so this is the ram here that is currently tensioned and engaged. There's some really, really nice features that you get by having hydraulic tensioning on your powerchain. Firstly, it gives you the ability to work at a higher ground speed because your discs are always in the right position. It also means that because your chains are tensioned correctly and not slacking, your hook and eye lasts a lot longer. So because you can replace the discs on the Bute system, you can reuse that hook and eye system, which keeps your R&M costs down on these machines. The other nice feature of having the hydraulic tensioning is that all 4 chains are run at the same tension all the time. With other brands, when you have the ability to have adjustment or tension differently across the chains, each of the 4 chains could be tensioned slightly differently, and you could end up with them working against each other or having a different finish in different parts of the machine. By having the hydraulic tensioning, all 4 chains are tensioned correctly all the time. All Dalbo Powerchains have a comprehensive crossover front and back, which removes the need for a cover chain to fill some of the cut further back through the middle of the machine. All Dalbo Powerchains are also fitted as standard with safety check valves in case of any hydraulic failures on the machine. That's a form of protection on the machine. And as standard, we send all Dalbo Powerchains out with working lights. Road transport is a really important feature for us on the Dalbo Powerchains. As standard, all 5, 8 and 12 metre machines are under 3 metres for transport width, with the 5 metre being down to 2.5 metres. We have a maximum transport height of 3.8. So no escorts are required for any of the Dalbo Powerchains from the 5, 8 and 12 metre range.